water there. Well-earned drink
Nice
of water.
haircut, by the way.
What do you say? Oh, no.
Nice haircut.
No, it's actually pretty bad.
Is it bad?
Yeah, my wife gives it to me. I think she's mad at me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What was your message to the team in the post-game locker room?
No, just, we have 2 games left and an opportunity to take care of ourselves to see where it's going to lead. Appreciate the way the guys came out and competed. I think when you play a Miami team, you've got to do a lot of different things, and there's going to be ebbs and flows in the game, and there's going to be some good moments and some bad moments, and they're going to keep coming. And I think we got up by 13 or 14. They ran off maybe 7 or 8 quick points and got the lead right back down to 6. We were able to respond, and they responded again. And just appreciated the way the guys, stayed with it and kept competing even through some of the difficult, moments. But we've got 2 games left, and let's see what we can do in these next 2 games and see where it all takes us, when we close the season out.
What do you make of the level that Josh continues to play at, just on a consistent basis, especially with his aggressiveness? He had that one time where he just ripped the ball away from somebody. He keeps driving to the hole.
The rebounding is really, really beneficial for us on both ends of the floor. One, defensively, it allows us to start our break and play fast, and then offensively, it gets extra possessions. But he's tough when he's in there, and that's the one thing I think that these guys can learn from a growth standpoint. Like, we didn't get them all, but I thought we were engaged in the fight on the 50-50 balls, and Miami's great at it, and they do a great job. Not, like I said, not that we got all of them, but we were in it. And, Josh is a big component to that. He does come up with a lot of loose balls and generates extra possessions for us.
Well, you spoke about the importance of young players like Matas learning from these games that have kind of heightening stakes, and he hit those 2 clutch buckets. Kind of what did that mean for you to see him have the deflections and also the baskets that he had in the clutch?
Yeah, no, it was great to see. I mean, he like I said, he's not afraid. He'll lean into moments. I know he made a big 3 a few games ago that was important for us after he shot an air ball late in the game. And he just came right back and shot it, made a corner 3. Had a really nice drive along the baseline where he kind of brought it middle and finished. Those plays gave us a little bit of breathing room. But I'm happy he's in these moments where there's something of meaning in these games, for us, as it relates to trying to play after the regular season's over with. And these games have implications of where and how you're going to finish. And it's not like this game was any more important than, the 58th game, but I think the guys playing in these kind of games where, it's not like all about just letting them go out there and play as much as there's a responsibility and accountability. And I think he did a really good job tonight. Besides making a couple of big baskets, I thought he was really, really active. He was active with his hands, had a couple of good deflections. It's hard to throw around him, because he's so long. I thought he had some great plays out in transition. So, it's really encouraging to see the way he's grown throughout the course of the year.
Does Kevin's cutting and passing help your offense?
Yeah, I mean, immensely. I mean, it's really amazing because, you can run actions for him and put him in actions and let him make reads. But the thing that's where I feel like he's most effective is when the game's just flowing, he has great stamina to run into open areas and find open areas. And then the other thing with him is it's not like he's just a catch and shoot guy. He can put it on the floor. He can get to the basket. He can pass. He's got a really high IQ, but he helps us. Like the one thing I thought in the first half that helped us was, Josh got like some of those relief baskets where he like cut and got into the paint and got some layups. And sometimes, Kevin gets us relief baskets like that where maybe there's nothing going on, but he breaks into an open area or fills into an open spot, and we find him, and it gets us a clean look. He's really good at that.
Matas hit that 3 to clinch it after Hero passed up the layup. And I think there's like 18 seconds left on the shot clock, but his mentality was like, shoot it, end it, don't dribble out the clock. I mean, do you like that mentality? And just like you guys push the ball, he has the ball in the corner, even though conventional wisdom might say dribble it out. Like, what do you think
we were
about
going to
that
have.
mentality?
We were going to have. I think they had one timeout left at that point in time. Miami did. We were going to have to take a shot. I don't know what was left on the shot clock. I had to be less than 18 seconds. I would have met. Was it really? And what was it, 30-something on the clock? You know what I mean? So we were going to have to shoot it anyway. It was a good look. I didn't really necessarily mind it just because we were going to have to shoot. The hard part is, it was I think that was the play. It was a broken floor situation, right, where we kind of came back down the floor. It was 4-on-3 with, I think one of their guys went for the loose ball. I mean, I'd like to see the play over again. I didn't, in the moment, mind the shot. Just
Like the mentality kind of had this
Yeah.
year, though, right?
Yes, I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just pushing it. That's like the mentality you had.
Trying to, you know what I mean? And obviously time and score does come into play, you know, in situations. But I think we're going to have to shoot. And it was a good look. We had advantage. And, you know, he took it. I'm okay with it. I think we were maybe up by 5 or 6 at that point in time. But it was a good, clean look, and I didn't really have in the moment. But it may be, you know, you go back and watch film and look at the shot clock differential, then with one timeout left. You know, who knows? You hold it, you turn it over, you don't get a good shot, they come flying down the floor, score. You know, a lot of things can happen. I didn't necessarily mind it.
What was your reaction when Hero shot the three on that? It's a 5-point game. He's coming down. He's got a lab. Nobody's there. And he shoots the three. Were you surprised?
No, I mean, I get it. He just made one before that, you know. And, you know, I think it was a 5 at that point in time. You know, so he's making it, you know, it's a one-possession game either way, but certainly it cuts it to 2. You know, Eric's probably better to ask him, you know, what his thoughts are on that. In the moment when he rose up to shoot it, they almost got it back. I mean, I forget who it was, made a great hustle play to try to get it. We were able to come down with the loose basketball, but, you know, like anything else, if that shot goes in, you say, geez, what a smart play. So it doesn't go in. Same thing like with Modest's shot. You know, she pulled it out. You get into these moments. But one thing I respected was his aggressiveness and his confidence in himself.
Thank you.